Understanding poverty traps, causes, types, and solutions. Poverty traps are critical economic phenomena that highlight the challenges faced by individuals and communities in escaping poverty. Defined as self-reinforcing mechanisms that make it exceedingly tough for people to improve their economic conditions, poverty traps arise from a complex interplay of factors. This article delves into the concept of poverty traps, exploring their types, underlying causes, and potential solutions. What is a poverty trap? A poverty trap refers to an economic situation in which an individual or community is unable to generate the necessary resources to escape poverty. This cycle often exists due to the combination of inadequate access to essential resources such as education, healthcare, infrastructure, and financial services. As a result, those affected remain caught in a cycle of deprivation, with little to no opportunity for upward mobility. The renowned economist Jeffrey Sachs argues that effective collaboration between public and private investments is crucial for eradicating poverty traps, emphasizing the need for robust support frameworks that address the root causes of poverty. Key characteristics of poverty traps. Poverty traps are not merely characterized by a lack of economic means, rather, they encompass a variety of interconnected factors. The following highlight some of the primary contributors to poverty traps. 1. Limited access to financial resources. Individuals in poverty often struggle to access credit markets, which significantly hinders their ability to invest in education, start businesses, or improve their living conditions. 2. Poor health and disease ecology. Health-related issues can perpetuate poverty, with individuals unable to work or generate income due to chronic illnesses or lack of preventive care. 3. Inadequate education systems. A lack of quality education and training means individuals miss out on better job opportunities, reinforcing their poverty status. 4. Weak governance and corruption. Rapid capital flight, coupled with ineffective institutions and governance, creates an environment where the poor are frequently exploited and unable to progress economically. 5. Geographic limitations. Isolation from markets, jobs, and resources often traps individuals in underdeveloped regions, preventing economic progress. Types of poverty traps. Poverty traps can manifest differently based on their underlying characteristics. Here are several common types. Economic poverty traps. Individuals face low income and a lack of job opportunities, making it difficult for them to meet basic needs and save for the future. Geographic poverty traps. Locations without essential infrastructure, roads, clean water, electricity, prevent residents from accessing education and job opportunities. Health poverty traps. Poor health and limited healthcare access drain resources and hinder the ability to work, perpetuating poverty cycles. Educational poverty traps. Inadequate education restricts skill development and employment opportunities, confining individuals to low-paying jobs. Social poverty traps. Discrimination based on race, gender, or social class can inhibit resource access while reinforcing systemic inequality. Generational poverty traps. Poverty can persist across generations as children born into impoverished families face obstacles that limit their educational and economic advancement. Institutional poverty traps. Weak institutions and governance impede economic growth, mimicking the effects of corruption and inefficiency, which further entrench poverty. The role of public and private investment. Jeffrey Sachs highlights how coordinated public and private investments can effectively reduce poverty traps. In his book, The End of Poverty: Economic Possibilities for Our Time, he suggests that aid agencies should act akin to venture capitalists, providing developing nations with the necessary resources to transform their economies. He identifies 6 critical types of capital that the extremely poor often lack. 1. Human capital. Investments in health, education, and nutrition. 2. Infrastructure, development of roads, power, and sanitation systems. 3. Natural capital, protection of biodiversity and ecosystems. 4. Public institutional capital, creation of efficient public services and governance structures. 5. Knowledge capital, scientific research and innovation. 6. Business capital, support for entrepreneurship and business growth. Solutions to overcome poverty traps. To disrupt the cycle of poverty, various strategies can be implemented. 1. Invest in education. High-quality education is foundational for breaking poverty cycles. Investing in training, equitable educational access, and vocational programs can create skilled labor forces equipped with better job opportunities. 2. Improve healthcare access. Ensuring that individuals have access to affordable healthcare can mitigate the impact of health-related poverty traps. Preventive care and health education can improve overall societal well-being. 3. Develop infrastructure. Basic infrastructure investments are crucial, especially in marginalized areas. Access to reliable transportation, clean water, and electricity promotes economic activity and enhances quality of life. 4. Promote credit accessibility. Microfinance institutions can empower aspiring entrepreneurs lacking traditional banking services by offering them small loans to invest in income-generating activities. 5. Promote social inclusion. Efforts aimed at increasing educational and economic opportunities for marginalized groups can address social factors that perpetuate poverty. 6. Improve governance and anti-corruption measures. Transparent governance and adherence to the rule of law can create equitable resource allocation. Anti-corruption efforts can help ensure that resources reach those in need. Current state of poverty. As of 2022, the World Bank reported that over 700 million people were living in extreme poverty, with the rate peaking at 9.3% during the pandemic. This emphasizes the need for targeted strategies to combat poverty effectively. Real-world example, Rwanda. Rwanda has emerged as a notable example of a country attempting to overcome poverty traps through comprehensive policy approaches targeting healthcare and nutrition improvements. While there are claims that the government has adjusted the poverty measurement metrics for favorable statistics, the fundamental focus on health and infrastructure remains a learning point for other developing nations. Conclusion. Poverty traps are complex, multifaceted challenges that require integrated solutions and concerted efforts from both public and private sectors. By recognizing the impediments to economic advancement and implementing comprehensive strategies, there is potential to break these cycles of poverty and promote equitable economic development worldwide. Understanding the systemic nature of poverty traps is key to addressing them effectively and sustainably.